Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers, just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's written. Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time, joy. I bob and weave through the crowd, so untouchable. At first they hate, then they loving you. It's a crazy cycle, but I'm going through it. I wish I was lying, that's why I show and prove it. I'm destined to be one of the best to do it. I ain't saying I'm the GOAT, but I'm closer to it. I should get a statue in the front yard. Man, I'm shooting up my stats like a shooting guard. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. I'll give it to you in 3D or even play by play. I'm your guest announcer, are you here today? Yo, let me get a show of hands if you rockin' with me. Ain't no stopping us now, we bout to bounce quickly. I'm about to start a movement, put your fist up. Everything all black from the wrist up, yeah. Leather gloves, no prints, what? We about to dip, deep cut, yeah. Now bring it back like a boomerang. Who that man, do that thing, coming through like Buddha Bang. Setting booby traps for girls and goofy cats. Hog tied and handcuffed through in the back. Zip locked and sealed up and tossed away. I don't know about your future, but it's bad today. I'm a prophet and a guru and the rap police. You in the belly of the beats, masterpiece. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger.
Fellas, I'm late. I told you guys 7 o'clock today, but I had to play an extra game of ping pong. It had to happen, I'm sorry. But I won. I won every game. Just kidding. I actually lost one game today. I lost one game of ping pong. Can you believe it? I lost one game of ping pong. It is unbelievable, man. I never lose that shit. Yeah, guys, you can troll me all you want. I know I said I was going to be live at 7 o'clock today. So troll me. Bring the trolls. Okay, come on, troll me. Troll me. I can take it. I got thick skin. What's going on, Savage? I'm on coastal time. I'm on Jordan time. I am not on any type of time zone. I think someone made a joke in the Discord. Jordan's on his own time zone. I am. Whenever I say I'm going to be live, don't trust the time that I say. Because it's probably not going to be that time, bro. What's going on, Whale Talk? So we don't care. Glad to be here. Thank you, Whale Talk. Thank you for being here, man. Another day through this crappy ass market, man. This market is crappy. Another day you can check off the calendar and say that we went through this day together, and we're gonna get through these days together, fellas. All right. This market is so shit right now. It's so boring, man. Even the FOMC days bring no volatility. Bitcoin today. Oh, what do you know? A $200 range for FOMC. Stock market got absolutely plummeted today. NASDAQ dropped almost 2% today. And Bitcoin kind of held. And another day where Bitcoin holds and the NASDAQ gets absolutely fried. We'll talk a little bit about that today. As this is looking heavy as shit right now. Is Bitcoin gonna follow the NASDAQ? That's always the big question. Anyways, we should probably talk about how I lost the game of ping pong. Maya beat me in ping pong today. Now she beat me in one game. Okay, but she did beat me, so I think we deserve a pump song for Maya beating me in ping pong in one game. All right, at least one. At least one. Come on, it's an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment, fellas. Okay, we gotta take the accomplishments what we got. It's 2023. Okay, the most exciting things in life are aliens. You know what I'm saying? All right. We got to celebrate the good things in life, man. Because, you know, as the years kind of go on, and you know, the world's getting a little crazier, right? So we gotta appreciate the good things. What's going on, Drunk Bear? You said you're so nice to let her win. No, Drunk Bear. I told she won by herself. She won by herself. She destroyed my ass. She spiked my ass. You know what I'm saying? No, don't take it the wrong way. Don't be saying, you know, someone spiked Jordan's ass and looking like Eddie like this. Bruh. But yeah, I won in billiards. Right? I don't really call it billiards. I call it pool. You know what I mean? But that's what we got going on today. Other than that, what's going on, Savage? Steve said, what year is it? It's 2023, man, surprisingly. The years kind of all blend together. I feel like once you turn 30, the years kind of blend together. I've been 30 for about a week now. I feel like all the years have blended together for the past week, even though there's only been 1 year of being alive during that time. Bath said, oh, I forgot to hit the play button. Was waiting for the stream to start. Thank you, Bath. Bath, you're awesome, man. You're awesome. Where's Dan? Where's Dan with the trolls? Bring the trolls, fellas. Bring the trolls. You know why? Because right now, let me tell you, there's some crazy shit going on in the crypto world. Let me tell you, man. This is why I always tell you guys, never call me, please. If there's one thing, before we talk about the charts, okay, if there's ever one thing you can do for me, never call me an influencer. Don't do anything I say, okay? Never call me an influencer. Just look at me as a friend, someone who hops on here every day and just talks to you guys. You talk to me for 2 hours a day, okay? Do not call me an influencer, please. It is the most disgusting word I have ever heard in my life, and I find it absolutely disgusting when people call themselves an influencer. It is disgusting. It is honestly, it makes me want to just take myself and play the dumb song and just burn myself alive every time I hear that. I cannot stand that word. It is one of the most disgusting words. Please don't do that. Greg, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for being here, man. We're going to talk about the crab market, okay? That's what we do here. We talk about the crab market. In tune, what's up, buddy? AC said, go Dolphins. Yeah, go Dolphins, man. Pats, 0-2. The little pip squeakers, man. At this point, I hope they go 0-17. You know what I mean? Tyler said you're a financial advisor. Oh, please no. Please, that's even worse. That is even worse, bro. Let's see. BB asking for donations. Yeah, guys, listen. I have my own thoughts on this. People won't agree. A lot of people won't agree with what I say. I have my own thoughts about this. Okay. Let's talk about this later, because this is like what everyone cares about right now. I'll give my honest thoughts later. Okay. And this is going to be my honest thoughts, right? Not caring what other people think what I say, not biting my tongue. I'll tell you guys what I honestly think. We'll save that for later though. Okay. That's what everyone cares about right now, even though it's really not that important. Anyways, Bitcoin, what do we got? We're still holding below 27.2. You know, this is the level we marked out on the chart when we were kind of right here. We said, okay, we're going to squeeze this 27.2. That's kind of where we've been holding, 27.2. We haven't pushed higher. We're kind of just been sitting there, but we've struggled kind of getting past that level. Now, when we zoom in, the sell-offs, like, every time this comes up and sells off, it seems like a buyer comes in and just picks it up. And it's holding pretty strong here. Now, I will say this, though. Okay? I will say this. I am under the assumption that, and I'm going to continue to say this, the NASDAQ continues down like this, right? Which, for the past week, it's been coming down pretty heavy here. And this is kind of what we've been talking about. This is my base case and why I'm kind of bearish on Bitcoin at the moment. Is if the NASDAQ comes down, I'm expecting Bitcoin to eventually follow it. It's not going to happen right away, but you are seeing that play out now. The S&P, which we've been saying is at the level where it typically gets a dump from since 2000, 5 times. The biggest crashes, we've seen it dump from the level we came up to last month. And what have we seen so far? We've seen 2 hits to the highs and rejections. And now it looks like the S&P is also starting to come down. So this is kind of why I've been bearish on a little bit of Bitcoin since that 28K retest, right? And nothing's really changed. I still kind of am, right? Not kind of, I am. I'm trying to fluff it up a little bit because people don't like when I'm bearish. But yeah, I mean, nothing's really changed. It's kind of the same shit. Doesn't mean we can't squeeze higher in the short term, but overall, I do think if this plays out like I think it is, then I think Bitcoin's going to come down too eventually, right? So as always, right, if you're hodling Bitcoin, no problem with that. I'm still hodling my Bitcoin too, but I also, once again, am holding a cash position if the S&P and NASDAQ start rolling over, and Bitcoin does too. So I can buy up any big capitulation, because I've seen this happen before where we all think it's going back up, right? The bull market's back. I've been here in 2019, right? I wasn't here in 2015, but I also saw that time too where everyone thought the market's back, and there was one final capitulation that happened, right? Before the bull market started, right? 2020, it was COVID. 2015, it was an exchange blowing up. What will it be this time? I don't freaking know, but we've seen it the last 2 cycles. So we'll see, right? We'll see at the end of the day. But right now it's holding. It is holding up right here at 27.2, like a rock, actually. I'm actually pretty impressed how it held up today. I am pretty impressed. I am, man. I am. What's going on? HODL should be on hold for dear life nowadays. What's going on, Savage Trades? I like your takes, man. I like your takes. Nola said he should sell the Lambo and Gucci tracksuits to pay for his lawyers. Listen, we'll talk about this later, okay? I have my thoughts, and what you just said, I actually completely agree. But we'll talk about this later, man, okay? I don't want this to be the main thing, because everyone's making damn videos about this. It's ridiculous, man. Let's see. Scorpio said incognito. What's up, fellas? Bro, I am so pumped. We are 6 months into the damn halving, man, right? I'm a big believer in the cycles. I believe it's going to play out again. We are 6 months, bro. We got to get through this last phase, man. This last phase, I feel like, is the shakeout. Is the shakeout of the shakeout, right? Right now, everyone's getting bored. But what happens when everyone's bored and you start seeing stocks come down? Everyone gets shaken out, right? We get through this next 6 months. I'm getting hyped, man. I am getting absolutely hyped, because the closer we get to this, and the closer we get to all this macro stuff that's going on, actually playing out and getting it out of the way, we're getting close to this shit, man. We're getting close to this shit. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm actually hyped, man. 6 months, I feel like, it feels like a long time. It does. In real life, but 6 months in crypto goes by really, really fast. Just remember, 6 months ago, that was March. That's when we had that banking crisis and USDC depeg. That doesn't feel like that long ago, right? FTX was a year ago at this point. 1 year. That was the whole FTX shit. Does that feel like a year ago? Hell no. That feels like that to me feels like 6 months ago. The whole FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried shit. That doesn't feel like a year ago. That's what's crazy to me. Time goes by fast in this market, man. Let's go, man. Yeah, I'm fapping right now, Zach. Listen, I may be bearish in the medium term here, but I'm bullish as shit in the long term, because I know they're going to start printing that money again. It only takes a little bit of fear to creep in the market again before something happens, bro. Let's go. I'm fapping. Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm done getting hyped today, okay?
Strap
I'm
up.
just so
We're going
happy
to the
that I
moon.
won in ping pong today, okay? I can't change it. Okay, I can't change that I won a few games in ping pong and I'm the champion. All right, I can't change it, man. What else crazy happened today? Nothing really. We took the train back. It was packed, bro. That train is always damn packed, man. Can I tell you guys, I hate taking the train in New York. I can't stand that shit. It's too packed. You got crazy freaking people on there, bro. People are, dude. I swear. Even since I've been down here, I feel like people get getting crazier, man. I feel like this is the case, and I kind of get it, right? I kind of get it with inflation and I was saying the macro stuff has something to do with it too. But man, dude, with media, inflation, dude, the world's getting crazy. But man, this city's crazy, man. I'll tell you that. Ping pong, bro. Yeah, we played some ping pong. Drunk Bear said, just for the pick the right time to take the train. Let's see. It all looks like fall again. How can you possibly get hyped in this market, said John. John, I'm not hyped right now. I'm bored as shit. Right? But, you know, the thing is, let's here's what I want to look at right now. This is what I'm actually looking at right now. I just want to do a quick comparison. Last time we sort of had this little rally over here. So back over here, you see this where we came down, right? So we had that August high. Okay. We came down. We got that big spike up in September. We came back down. We had like a little bullish divergence here where we had lower lows. We popped back up to that 702 retracement, which was right here at 21,400. And from that point, was also a retest of the bull market support band. And we actually got sent back from the shadow realm from that level. If you look at what we're doing now, where we got that big capitulation down, right, after the top, we had a little bit of bullish divergence form here, right, after this like little scam thing. See this little scam thing we had over here? We scammed up, we scammed down. Right here, we kind of scammed up, we scammed down. And then where are we now? Well, if you zoom in a little bit, just like over here, we're back at that 702 retracement. We're back at that bull market support band, kind of in that same situation that we were at right here. Now, is it going to play out that same way? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, and you know, to be honest, you do whatever you need to do. You know, I'm just kind of looking at some of the similarities over here, which I think are kind of interesting, and putting that together with the weakness in the stock market and the strength of the dollar, which the dollar was looking weak, and then it absolutely popped off today. The dollar went from like minus 50% or minus 0.5% to positive in like a few hours. Absolutely crushed it back up after the FOMC meeting. The strength of the dollar, the weakness of the NASDAQ, and it being at the 702 retracement right here, okay, is getting me feeling a little bit interested at this current moment right here. You know, and I feel it odd that Bitcoin's kind of just sitting here. It's like weird price action that came out of nowhere. Bitcoin's been weak as shit, and now all of a sudden it wants to get walked up. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It feels like something's off. You know, and maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the bear market PTSD, and we've been through this so many times. Maybe it's the bear market PTSD. I feel like something feels off. Like Bitcoin shouldn't be here. I don't know. And this price action right here is just weird. It's just weird to me, man. Is someone's twapping this up? I don't know, maybe it's a big player buying. I don't know. It could be. Could be maybe a BlackRock or you know, a Valkyrie or some shit buying this shit up like crazy every dip. Who knows? Maybe. That would be cool. But something feels weird about this little move up here with the weakness in the NASDAQ and the strength of the dollar. Anyone else feel that way? I don't know. Does anyone else get that feeling that something feels off in the market? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the chat. Are you feeling off? I don't know.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
I'm just kidding. I like stirring the pot a little bit. I like stirring the pot a little bit. Let's see. Savage Trade said, I haven't traded in a month. I feel the same. Yeah, something feels off to me, man. Sock eating was just 2 years ago. No, the sock eating was not that long ago, bro. Do we want to do do I still have that here? Oh, no, I don't. Shit, I don't have the sock eating thing. Wait, do I? Hold on. No, I don't have the sock eating thing. Frick, man. Oh! I wish I had Jabba bringing the sock. Should we call Jabba? We're going to call Jabba right now. Hey! That's what I like, pot. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Do you have time to talk? Yeah! Hop on real quick. Hop on. They want to see what's going on. Yeah, hop on real quick, Jabba. Guys! I'm making so much money right now. Bitcoin's down $200 today. Did you see the NASDAQ? It looks so bearish. Savvy might be right. Guys, I think we're going to, Bitcoin's going to 8K in my opinion, soon. Get your shorts. Don't be bullish. Stop listening to George, okay? He's going to get you wrecked. Don't listen to George. Stop DCAing, okay? DCA into shorts. I'm telling you, I'm warning you. We're going into a Great Depression. All right? Sure. Oh, man. Well, Jabba, here's the thing. Okay? We don't want a short. We want the market to go up. Okay? We're done with this bear market shit. All right? So, you gotta... No, they need the short. Okay. I'm done with that. All right, he's back on the run. He's back on the run, man. He's back on the run. Let's see. ZickDoc said, new forfeit for you. If BTC goes below 10K, then you have to do an 8-hour live stream. Okay. I would actually agree to that. If Bitcoin went under 10K, I would do an 8-hour live stream. I will agree to those terms. One, because I don't think Bitcoin's going under 10K. Two, because if it did, that would just be crazy. And, I would be live for 8 hours if that was the case. If Bitcoin went under 10K, the world would be burning. Like, dude, the stock markets would be at new lows. Something would have to, like, seriously go wrong in the world. Like, that wouldn't just be Binance, I don't think. I think Binance would get you back down to the lows. But, like, for Bitcoin to go to 10, below 10K, you would need some serious burnage in the world, bro. Which I also, I think is coming at some point. I still don't think it's now, but who knows? Jabba knows. What's going on, Ethan? Jordan, you got to find a way to do Jabba inside that phone, man. I do need to find a way, huh? I do need to find a way, man. We're going to find a way to get Jabba back on that phone. All right? We're going to find a way, okay? To get Jabba on the phone. To get Horse Guy on the phone. But Jordan, Bitcoin was supposed to dump by now. Where's the dump? Jordan? Bitcoin up. What the hell? Where is this dump? Okay? Screw you. I am going to DCA altcoin. Jordan said dump. I am going to buy AVAX. AVAX looks bullish. See, let's pull up the AVAX chart. Wow, look how bullish this chart looks. I will DCA into AVAX. There we go. I will DCA AVAX $50. There we go. All right. Or this guy's gonna DCA into some AVAX. But yeah, Waffle House would have to close to get us down to 10K. I've actually never been to a Waffle House, John. I'm actually a big fan of IHOP. Can we talk about this? If I'm ever going to go to a breakfast place. Oh, first of all, I'll go to a local place over here. But if I'm going to go to a chain, IHOP is dope. I actually really like IHOP. Denny's is good too. IHOP and Denny's are fantastic. Denny's has got like this really good breakfast sandwich. IHOP's got the best pancakes. They're fluffy as shit. They're good as shit. They're really, really good. But yeah, man. They're really, really freaking good. Let's see. Nikki said, I need a dump. I'm in a short that is going nowhere. Yeah, man. I mean, here's the thing. Like, timing these short-term moves are tough, right? Like, this short, who knows? Like, is Bitcoin going to push up higher in the short term? Sure, it could. Is it going to dump from here? Sure, it could. Who knows? It's like sometimes these short-term trades are kind of tough. What I've had more success with is the bigger time frames, like just going out to a weekly chart and saying, okay, am I bullish or bearish on this chart? Like I go to the NASDAQ, right? This is the one I've been mainly focusing on lately. Bitcoin is weird, man. It's been weird right now. So I'm just kind of holding spot Bitcoin, and I'll add if it goes lower because it's just freaking weird right now. NASDAQ, I've been pretty confident this is going to go lower. So NASDAQ, I'm kind of in the swing play to the downside. I actually think this is going to move down pretty fast. So I have some SQQQ because I think it's actually going to move down fast. I don't think this is going to be one that hangs up here. I think this is going to move down pretty fast. In my personal opinion. I know that's not the common consensus, right? Common consensus with the NASDAQ was going to go down here. Common consensus is the NASDAQ is going to go up here, right? So we're going to do the opposite what everyone thinks. So I think the NASDAQ actually starts moving down pretty heavy here. Why? Because we're at the resistance of all resistance gatekeepers of the last 25 years. And I'm not going to fade that shit. Okay? I'm just going to play the same resistance that is held every single time, right? I'm going to be a breakout trader? Sure, I could be a breakout trader. But, I mean, it is what it is. Psycho Pearl said it was all a bull trap. It was all a bull trap, bro. Leroy said, I'm craving Denny's French fries. I actually never had lunch at Denny's. How can you get lunch at Denny's, bro? How can you go to Denny's? How can you go to Denny's, bro?
Bruh.
Denny's, man. Like, you have to get breakfast. It's like going to a diner and getting lunch. Like, dude, you have to get breakfast when you go to a breakfast place. Come on, man.
Is that the one that we went to in Vegas?
Yeah, that's when we went to Vegas. Wait, did we go to Denny's in Vegas?
We went to a diner in Vegas. I don't know what brand that was.
Did we go to IHOP?
No, that was an IHOP.
Oh, shit. Maybe we went to Denny's. I forget. That was so long ago now. That was so long ago now.
What I ate there.
Let's go on IMX. Is that is this like a random altcoin that's moving up right now? Yeah, there's gonna be altcoins that move up. IMX. Let's check it out, and then we can talk about Bitboy. That seems like all you guys want to talk about in the chat. That's just how boring crypto is right now. I don't blame you guys, to be honest. IMX. Why is this moving up? Sometimes you listen. It's a downtrend. Sometimes you just get moves up in a downtrend, right? Right. So since March, you moved down. You got a week up. It was a lower high. You moved lower. You got another move up here in May. It was a lower high. You moved lower, right? You're getting a move up now, but look where you're at now. Where are you now, right? This is why, guys, if you're using like the weekly time frame, is a reason why I use this band, because it's so good, man. It's so freaking good. You know, it caught this. Look, you moved up. It caught this bounce perfectly. Moved higher. Once you broke below, on any retest of that, right? Retest, resistance, move down. Where are you now? You're right back at the bull market support band, right? And this is where you get bullish, right? But where are you at now? Could this move higher? Yeah, I mean, of course it could. But I'm not going to long here, right? You got previous support, flipping as resistance. Also the bull market support band coming in right here, right? So if I'm expecting Bitcoin to eventually roll over, I'm going to expect this to start rolling over too, right? And I think this one, just like all the other altcoins, probably ends up seeing the lows here again over the course of the next 6 months at some point. I don't know when, right? So if it pumps next week, don't come at me. I think at some point it sees these lows again. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know when. I'm not going to sit here and act like a genius and say it's going to hit this point in 1 month. I don't know. But I think at some point it makes its way and tests the lows over here at some point, you know? What's going on, Crypto Shock? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Trigger B at 9688. Trigger, I can never trick you, BRMC. You're the homie, man. You're the absolute homie. The only thing interested in crypto this year was Ben's affair and TJ's ability to backstab his friend. Drew will talk. I don't want to talk about it. BB needs our help. Bro. Oh my God, man. Guys, I feel like people in this space have a memory of a goldfish. This is no offense to anyone, man. It's just another, to me, this is another example of how the world just has, I mean, I'm just going to be honest. The world has no morals, man. Everyone likes to hate, like, here's what I was saying. Everyone likes to hate on other people in the world that do something wrong. But when you like someone and they do something wrong, everyone just brushes it over like it's fine. It's fine, man. But if someone else does the same thing, it's like, oh my God, they're a terrible person, right? This is what I've kind of noticed in this space too. People have the memory of a damn goldfish, man, right? So someone can scam thousands of people, right? But a year later, if they don't scam people for a year, they're a saint. They're great, right? That's what I noticed about this space. And listen, like, I have my own thoughts, and listen, I'm not gonna go through everything. But dude, the guy was making a video. The previous video, he was wearing a Rolex on his damn watch. He was shooting his damn video in a house that has a pool in the back. Come on, man. Come on, man. I honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. The shit I've seen over the last couple months in this space it seriously makes me question why I'm in this space. I feel dirty sometimes, and sometimes like you might wonder, well, why is Jordan not the same the last few months? Sometimes I feel dirty because I don't want to be thrown in with some of these people. I'm just gonna be honest. I know more things than you guys do. Okay, I know more things than you guys do. That's all I'll say. You guys don't know all the shit I know. Okay, and that's what I'll say, man. I feel dirty sometimes being called a crypto streamer, right? And I don't want to be lugged in with certain people, man. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, man. That's all I'll say, bro. It is what it is, bro. Let's see. Did you just call me a thought? I did, Griff. I did, man. But yeah, lately, dude, this space is like, it's so toxic and just dirty. People just drama. It makes me tired, man. I just want to come on here and talk charts, have some laughs, and you know what I mean? It's just people grifting and shilling shit and shilling a coin and rugging it and begging for likes and shilling their paid groups, and it's too much for me, man. It is. It gets to me sometimes, man. That's all I'll say, bro. And I'm ranting to you guys right now because I want you guys to know how I feel. I'm ranting to you guys right now. I am. This is how I generally feel sometimes. You know that I know. You know that I know that you know that you know. Exactly, Mirth. This bear market is breaking down everyone. It is, man. It is. It gets to you, man. The thing about the last bear market is I didn't have a YouTube channel till like the end. You know what I mean? And I wasn't really like that into crypto. Like I wasn't watching videos every day and like going off, right? But when you're in this space every day in the bear market, it does get to you. You're lying if I say it doesn't get to you, man. It does. Let's see. I'm selling fart jars for BitBoy. That's bullish. All right, anyways, let's change the subject, fellas.
Rant alert.
Let's change the subject. I don't want to talk about this too much, man. Because it puts you in a bad mood, and I don't want to talk about it too much. All right, let's get this. Christat, yeah, okay. We're changing the subject, fellas. Let's move on to a good topic. You guys know my take on this, okay? I'm not picking sides, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I think both sides are scummy. Both sides are scummy, man. I'm not picking sides, okay? I'm on no one's side. I'm on my own side. Lord, man. All right, changing the subject. I'm still here. What's going on, Lazarus? Appreciate you for being here, bro. Crypto Chris, you too, man. You're the homie, man. But we're going to get through this together, man. And as you've seen, what I've noticed about this bear market, guys, is a lot of the players from karma comes back. And I've always said this, man. Karma comes back and bites everyone. It does. And I'm a big believer in that. That's why you will never see me making a coin and shilling it or doing any of that stuff, because I know that karma eventually comes back. And for all the people that have done that in the past, it's still going to come back at some point in one way or another. Karma always comes back, man. So make sure if you're in this space and you ever plan on doing anything in this space, just know that karma always comes back and bites you in the ass, man. It does. But we're going to get through this together. We're washing out all the dirty actors in this space, okay? We're getting through this. The last 2 years have been brutal, Okay? I know, guys. I'm a human too. I'm just like you. Okay? These last 2 years have been brutal. But here's the thing. We're going to get through this together. Everyone who's left alive at the end of this will not be one of those people. Okay? They're all getting washed out. I'm not going to name all the names, but you guys know all the names. Okay? We're going to get through this, man. One by one by one by one by one. It ain't going to be pretty. I don't think we're at the end of it yet. But I think we're all this stuff is good for the space at the end of the day. You know, it sucks now, but I think the market will be better for this when it's all said and done. You know, when it's all said and done. Today for the Bitcoin price. Yes, and yes, guys, and yes. All right. Anyways, let's move on. I said I was going to move on a second ago, but I like to rant for a little bit. That's my rant for the day,
Rant
man.
alert.
That's my rant for the day. All you homies that are still here, you guys are strong by the F's, man. You guys are strong by the F's. And I'll say this, like, you're never going to play the market perfectly, right? I'll say this, man, and I truly mean this. If you're still in the space at this point, right, you know, and obviously you were somewhat smart with your buys. Like, all your buys weren't in 2020, right? If you were buying in 2022, 2023, even if you were buying the altcoin market, right, you're ahead. You're going to be ahead of 99% of people because euphoria will come back into this market. It's just we need the macro to be good with it, right? At the end of the day, we need what's always drove up prices, like money printing, favorable macro conditions, all that stuff. That'll be back at some point. You just got to tough it out. Don't quit, right? Now, what I mean by don't quit is that doesn't mean just hodl everything, okay? Know when to cut your shit, okay? But also don't leave, right? Don't just leave and be a person that goes to Reddit Buttcoin and just calls Bitcoin a scam and be one of those people that likes to be a victim, right? And likes to blame the crypto market for being a scam, for their bad decisions. Don't be one of those people. Those people suck. Those people suck, man. Never blame. Every bad decision I've always made, I'm blaming myself. I'm not blaming someone else. I'm not blaming Bitcoin. I'm not blaming this other influencer because they told me that this was going to go up or down. I'm not blaming them. Blame yourself, you know? And you'll be better for that. But the most important thing, this is the end of my rant, guys.
Rant alert.
I always say this. Promise me when the market does go back up, because it will at some point. It will at some point. Make sure you don't get caught up in the euphoria. Because right now it feels like that's never going to come back, right? It feels like, how could that ever happen again? It will happen again. But the thing is, you're going to get caught up in that. Make sure you're taking profits as the market moves up, man. Because it's going to happen again. All right? When? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't have a crystal ball. But if I had to guess, it's going to be towards the middle of next year. If I'm going to be realistic. I'm not being a moon boy. I'd say during the middle of next year. Really moving up. I'm not talking 20% moves. Like really moving up, you know? But yeah, that's my rant alert for today.
Rant
Okay?
alert.
Let's do this, man. Let's do this, man. What's going on? Nobody likes a victim. Dude, I hate people that play the victim, man. That is one of my worst pet peeves. When I see some guy on Twitter or anywhere going like this, man. It just shows me that you're a pipsqueak. If I see this, I lost so much money because of this guy. He told me to buy this coin, and he don't. It's all his fault. I didn't press the buy button. I cannot stand that. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, man. Be a man and take responsibility. You press that buy button. You know what I mean? They didn't press that buy button. Okay? They just told you what they thought. They told you what you thought. And don't sit there. Okay? I'm going on a rant alert today. I'm going on a rant alert. And don't sit there and go, I've never made a bad decision myself. I'm always right on the market movements. He told me one wrong move and it was wrong. Oh my God. Don't be that guy either. Those guys suck too. the hindsight traders and the ones that are never wrong. Oh my God, man, those ones suck. Those ones suck too, man. Come on live and tell me what you think about the market live. Try doing that. Try doing that, bro. Don't come after the fact and said, see? Oh my God, man. All right. Anyways, I'm going on a rant today, man. Bear markets are fun. Yeah, I need one of those. I need one of these days, man. This market's getting to me lately, man. I told you guys this. I told you guys this. The halving is the move. Yeah. But we'll see what Bitcoin does in the short term. Like I said, guys, it doesn't move when I'm live. Actually, it's getting a slight move up right now. Once again, like if it can get above 27.2, for whatever reason, you know, 28.2, you probably take out 28.2 if it can get back above there. It's just it is the question, man. And even if it does, it's gotta. I want to see like a weekly close, man. I don't want to see just a spike up, a wick, right? I need to see like a weekly close back above this bull market support band, which at the top of it right now is at 28K. So any type of weekly close back above that, you know, I have to consider maybe changing my view on the market, but it's going to be a weekly close, right? Because we've seen in the past, right, these moves up, the wicks above, dumpage, right? You know, we've seen like one little candle dumpage, right? One little wick up dump, one candle dump. I need to see some like strength above there, because we've seen this before, right? One little candle above, right? Dumpage. So that's really what it is right now, man. It's weird because like I said, it's more to do with the macro shit than anything. It's more to do with the stock market's looking weak, and the dollar looking strong, and really the altcoin market looking like shit, man. I think the altcoin market, I've said this, I think the altcoin market kind of shows the way of a lot of it. Like even some of the coins that have been strong this year, like we've talked about OP, which is one that I do like. They're actually having a huge token unlock. I think this thing's about to crater, man. If Bitcoin doesn't get another move up, this thing's about to get plastered down. Even OP, right? I think this is just a classic continuation pattern, right? Like a move down, a bear flag up. Look what we did, right? We came up to the bull market support band, got rejected. We broke down from this bear flag. We came up. Look what we're doing. We're just retesting that bull market support band again. It's just another retracement, right? And ultimately, where is the measure move of this, right? We take this bear flag. We put the measure move from the top. Right, that does get you back down to the lows, right? If you're just using simple TA, I'm not going to charge you $100 a month for this, like some people do. It's simple shit, right? And listen, like it is what it is, but that's what the market's telling me right now. It's this, man. What's going on, BitMac? Good to see you, bro. Another unlock. Yeah, there is an unlock for OP, and then they think there's some huge seller is coming in. I saw something on it right before the stream. Actually, I saw something on it. I forget what the actual thing was. I saw something on OP, man. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see. Can I get your opinion on AVAX? Oh man, you don't want my opinion on AVAX. I already made fun of AVAX earlier. You don't want my opinion on AVAX, man. Listen, this is why sometimes I don't like this market too, because if I'm feeling kind of bearish, like I feel bad. I do. And this is because I actually care. I feel bad sometimes when I'm bearish, and I shouldn't feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad, man. Like that's just the market. It goes up and it goes down. But I feel bad when I'm bearish, man. Oh Lord, it's hard for me, man. But you know, okay, let's go. Let's talk about AVAX. Let's do it, bro. I gotta get over this way of thinking, man. Jack said, "Hodl, we'll all be rich next year." I generally agree, Jack. I agree, Jack. We got to get through. Yeah, we just got to get through, and I think the next 6 months could be rocky. I think the next 6 months could be very rocky. But you know, if we get through the next 6 months, you know, I generally agree. I think you guys know my thoughts. I've talked about my thoughts a million times. But okay, AVAX. Let's do it, man. Let's talk about AVAX. Well, you just lost all those supports. I think AVAX is one of the worst looking ones. I'm just gonna be honest, man. And listen, I'm not laughing at you. I laugh when I feel like a little awkward, because like I said, I don't like being bearish. But here's the thing. You've broken this June low now, right? You've taken out the December low, you've taken out the June low, and you're holding on to a thread here from this July 2020 low. You can see how significant this area is, and you're breaking back. You're breaking below there. But the problem I see with this is it's not like that capitulation, like I'm out of, like that big capitulation that marks a low. It's just that slow, methodical move down. And if you look at all the lows that we've seen in the past, it's usually that big red candle that marks a low. And you can see the last 6 weeks have just been slow bleed. And usually the markets don't bottom on a slow bleed down. So, you know, that's why, you know, I have this magnet right here. Okay. You do what you need to do, right? Listen, like, I could eat my words and this could just bounce and go to the moon tomorrow. And you know, we're all off to the races, and this is whatever. I'll say this though. I see AVAX going down to here at some point next 6 months. If it does come up and gets back above this bottom box here, then I'm going to flip bullish on it. But right here, you're kind of in no man's land. And it's kind of like a falling knife. Like, I'm not trying to buy this and just, and then it goes down to 10%, 10% every week. I'll either get bullish down here, or I'll get bullish if it gets back above this bottom box there. But in the meantime, we chill. We chill on AVAX, and it is what it is. But I think this is one of the worst looking charts in my opinion. I think this one looks like absolute doo-doo, absolute poo-poo, and shuku, you know. But I could be wrong. Listen, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, that's cool. I'll say listen, I was wrong. It's going up. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. I've been wrong many, many times. A lot of you guys know I've been wrong many, many times, right? And I'm cool with admitting that, dude. I don't care. But, yeah, that's what I'll say about AVAX. Dude, it is what it is. OG Yomi said another 60% drop. Keep wishing. All right, listen, bro. I'll say this. Just because your coin's down 90% doesn't mean it can't go down another 90%. If you were here in 2020, you know exactly what I mean. What's going on, Carlos? Big Rich, want to talk about Sol? Let's talk about Sol. Let's go look at Sol, man. Solana. Little move up today. I see people posting charts about Solana going to the moon again. Usually means it's pretty close to a top. Solana. All right. Yeah, it's actually this one. See, Solana actually looks like one of the most constructive charts, right? I think this looks like one of the more constructive charts for the simple fact that you kind of been holding a higher low. My only problem with this though is, like I said, like if I think Bitcoin's eventually going to get another push down, I think Sol eventually takes this out. And we see close to $10 Sol again at some point. No, it's again in the next 6 months. You know what I mean? It is what it is. In the next 6 months, I think we see down here. This chart is actually a lot like the ETH chart that we had, but ETH already broke down from this. And Sol is just chilling right here, right? But to me, this doesn't, I don't know. I just don't get the sense that this is like a low formation here. I want to see one more stab at the lows, right? Consolidate. Then all of a sudden, I think this looks more like a low, you know? Once again, I could be wrong, but that's my take. That's my take, man. That's my take. Could it go up in the short term? Yeah, it could come all the way back up to like $25 in the short term. I'm just talking about like long term. It probably does something like this. Right? Maybe it comes like testable market support band. I think it eventually probably does something like this. And we come back up. Bitcoin tests all-time highs, probably in the middle of next year. And this goes up just like it always does. Something like that. That's my guess for Sol. Which is fine, man. Like, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. You know? Vulcan Forge is my favorite. Oh, yeah, of all the gaming tokens, Vulcan Forge is my favorite too. Vulcan Forge, man. Where is it? PYR, right here. Dude, this thing has been so boring, man. It's just been going sideways for like a year and a half now. Look at this chart. Brutal. But yeah, it's the same thing for this one, man. Probably sees the low again, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Right? I think it at least sees this low again. And if not, probably takes out this low. And then that would be like a perfect Wyckoff structure. 1 hit, 2 hits. Get that third hit, break the low, boom, there we go. Off to the races, bada bing, bada boom. Right? Something like that. You know? Which is fine, man. I'm cool with it. The less shittiest chart in the room. The less shittiest chart. To be honest, all the altcoins look like shit, but they're gonna look like shit in the middle of this point in the market, man. You know, like they're gonna. If you go back to 2019, all the altcoins looked like absolute dog shit back then too, right? I mean, let's do a comparison, right? So this is where Bitcoin was, right? So this is where we are now, right here, right? This is where Bitcoin was in 2019, right? We're in literally the same situation, right here, same thing, doing the same thing, right? But where were the altcoins at this time? If you go back and look at some of the altcoin charts, ETH, I think, was pretty almost at the low, right? Which is funny. I remember Cardano was like got absolutely destroyed on this pullback. Cardano was already at a low. It was the same thing that's happening now, right? Bitcoin's still holding up, but the altcoin market's kind of just at the lows. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's not doing anything different. And then when do altcoins go nuts? Usually like right here. This is when the altcoin market tends to go nuts. Like right as Bitcoin tests all-time highs. So like this is probably when altcoins go to the moon. If everything's gonna play out like it did last time. Right here. Right? So that's why I'm saying like maybe Q3 2024-ish. If it's gonna play out like the same thing like last time. Blurring said lows are never in crypto. at least the last couple of years, man. You're not wrong about that, bro. Oof, the stock market futures getting absolutely destroyed right now. Oh my lord. Down almost 0.5%. And the after hours after dropping like 2%. Oof. Man. That shit is brutal, man. That shit is brutal. Ross said, be right back. Gotta get a bowl. Let's see. All-time highs are in for all-time for a vast majority of the top 50 coins. Oh, Blurring, I agree. I totally agree with you, bro. A lot of the old altcoins won't break all-time highs again. That's how it's always been, bro. The new altcoins tend to do better. The old Dino altcoins, they'll still go up, but a lot of them don't make all-time highs again. You know. Once again, that's not like typically what people like to hear. But do we want to talk about what people want to hear or what's always happened? You know, depends, man. It depends. You know what I'm saying? Drunk Bear said, Pal acknowledged the upcoming car market issues, at least the strike. Yeah. Scorpion said selling all my stocks for Bitcoin. He's all in. Oh, Lord. Mark said more bullish on Bitcoin or Mac Jones. I'm pretty bearish on both of them. No, man. Like, listen, I'm not bearish. I'm not bearish on Bitcoin itself. Maybe the price. Maybe the short-term price, yes. But am I bearish on Bitcoin? No. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not bearish on Bitcoin, man. But the price, maybe, yes. Mac Jones, though, oh Lord, I'm more bearish on Mac Jones, bro. I'm more bearish on Mac Jones. Mac Jones needs to go. I'm sorry. He's not the guy. He's not the guy, man. And you know, it is what it is. But he's not the freaking guy, man. The Pats are in a bear market. Oh, facts, man. Hey, we deserve a bear market, though. We were in the euphoria phase for like 20 years with Tom Brady, man. we were in the euphoria phase, man. Psycho Pearl said Jerome showed weakness today. We need that 75 basis point coming out of his sloppy mouth. His sloppy mouth. Psycho, I'll tell you this. I don't even think we need any more rate hikes. I think, you know, listen, what is the consensus now, right? Guys, what was everyone saying at the beginning of this year, right? What was everyone saying at the beginning of this year? What was the consensus down here, right? What was the consensus down here? The consensus was, tell me, what were people thinking that the economy was going to do, right? That that the stock market was going to do down here? What was the consensus at the lows, right? What was the consensus at the lows? You guys can tell me. What was the consensus, man? I'll say it now, okay? The consensus was it was going to be the shittiest year. The economy was going to do horrible. We were going to have an epic recession. And we did the opposite, right? The stock market had one of the most bullish years it's had in its history, right? Simple. That's on the charts. You can't argue that, right? If you want to argue that, you're just being emotional. Stock market had one of the best years it had in history, right? Now, right? What's the consensus now? Consensus now, I feel like, is we're going to get a soft landing, right? Everything's going to be okay, right? I feel like there was this switch in the last 2 months or so. Right here, everyone tried to keep shorting that. It's like short, the whole way up. Short it. Oh, it's bearish, it's bearish, it's bearish, it's bearish. And then I feel like right here, everyone flipped bullish, right? And the consensus flipped from we're going to get a hard landing to a soft landing. So now, and then listen, I don't want to be like this. But when I look at what's going on in the economy, the difference to me was you had the same things going on, but the market was at the lows here. Now it's at the highs, right? It's a little bit different. And this is why I feel this way, man. I feel like there was this switch the last few months where everyone flipped from super bearish to super bullish, you know, and I feel like it's the opposite now, you know, and the problem is I think that was because we got inflation all the way back down to like 2.7%, but now it's going back up, and that's the issue now, is we already got rate hikes so high, but now inflation's going back up even with rate hikes high, you know, that's the problem we're going to run into now. Never mind the fact that the rate hikes usually the effects don't even come into effect usually till 12 to 18 months after they're already in effect, right? And we're just getting into that now, not earlier this year, you know? So listen, man, I love talking about macro stuff lately because I think we're really in an interesting point right here. You know, it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. Everything crashing. I think people didn't think they just print forever. Well, I think people are starting to realize too that the Fed's not just going to come out and print. Something's going to have to break. You know, I think that's what people kind of realize now. You know? Let's see. Gas in Bulgaria went up 20% for about 1 month. Yeah. Everything's crashing. Listen, all I'll say is this. Just all you can do, right? Just make sure you have like a little bit of cash on this. You never be all in on the markets, first of all. That's always a recipe of disaster. Never be all in. You always make sure you got some cash on the sidelines to buy any type of capitulations. That's it. I mean, that's all you can really do. Even if you like you're the biggest bull in the world, you think these ETFs are going to push Bitcoin to 100K tomorrow, right? Do I agree with you? No, but that's a different story. Still good to have some cash on the sidelines, man. That's it, man. There's nothing wrong with that. People are gonna laugh and say, "Cash on the sidelines, you should be all in." Right? Come on, man. I think we've been through enough this year to realize that's the past 2 years that always having some cash on the sidelines is good. You know, that's the sounds of the beast. Looks like, yeah, it does, Whale Talk, it does. It does, man. All right, man. Who's, I'll tell you this. Who is the next big crypto person to fall victim of the bear market? Who is the next one, man? We've had SBF, we've had Richard Hart, we've had BB, we've had every crypto hedge fund that was here in 2021. We've had you could argue Binance. I mean, their business got absolutely killed this bear market because they basically just got kicked out of the US. So you could kind of argue Binance, even though they didn't go under. Like, they've gotten killed in this bear market, man. I don't know, man. People say Sailor. Sailor will never go under, man. His liquidation point, I think, is like 4K. And Bitcoin ain't going to 4K, man. It ain't going to 4K. I'm old enough to remember 69 cent gas. Oh, Lord. Alex Mashinsky already got wrecked. He's gone. So. Satoshi? We don't know who Satoshi is, Mr. Hart. I would love to know who Satoshi is. I think it's safer for Satoshi not to admit who he is, though. I mean, if he's still alive, which I think whoever is Satoshi is still alive, I don't buy it that he's dead. I just think we don't know who it is. They should never admit who they are. I think that would be horrible for Bitcoin itself. And I think it's better for people to not know if he's still alive. Because the problem is, if people figure out he's alive, people are always going to be scared that he's going to sell everything. But if they think he's dead, then they're like, oh, all that Bitcoin's locked up forever. You know? Do Kwon is an innocent man. He ain't do shit. You think so? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He could be. You never know. You never know. Protect his identity. Yeah, Satoshi should never admit who he is. You know? And no, guys, I'm not fapping right now. I'm throwing like a quarter in my hand. I'm not fapping. So YouTube, don't think I'm doing what you think I'm doing, mate. Come on. Hopefully Gensler will be a victim of it. Hopefully he will. I've always said this about Gensler, man. I don't think it's really Gensler. I don't think it's really Gensler. I think this is all according to a bigger plan. We only know what we know, guys. Right? What do we think as a retail investor? We're like, oh, Gary's attacking us. What? You really think that's it? You really think it's that simple? Come on, that's not the case. We all know that there's this. We all know that there's something bigger going on behind the scenes. We all know this. Okay. Why do you think that we're having all this shit with the SEC the same year that BlackRock and all these big ass companies want to come up with an ETF? At the same time that Gary's going out and attacking all these centralized exchanges. Come on, that ain't a coincidence, man. You know all these mother effers, along with the government, are all working together. Come on. We know it's not that simple. I actually don't really think it's Gary. I don't think it's Gary. I think Gary is controlled, even though he's not supposed to be, by someone else or other people or other entities. And it's all a big thing, man. Because they know that they can make a shit. The government knows, these big companies know that they can make a shitload of money in the crypto space, but they want all the pie. They want to get rid of all the other actors first. So how do they do that? They scare everyone. They make all these big hedge funds, centralized exchanges, all go under, right? And when they all go under and everyone capitulates, right? Which I told you guys, I think there's still a chance of that. That's when they're going to come in, swoop in. They're going to say, we actually love crypto, right? They're going to pass all the ETFs. They're going to start printing money again. Voila. Same thing happens again. Come on. We really don't think it's something like that. Come on, man. It's not that simple. If it was that simple, then come on. We know that's not the case. Psycho Pro said I was doing the exact same thing 2 hours ago. Nice, man. But you were playing with a quarter. Listen, guys. Maya was just getting a little bit ahead of things. Okay. I was just playing with a quarter, guys. Seriously, the quarter's right here. I have proof. It's right here. Like what Apple did? Yeah, man. We already know what it is. Fed people are fighting crypto, but they will not win. I disagree that they're fighting crypto. Guys, they could, the US could just ban, they could just ban it. If they wanted to do that, they would just do what China did and say, we're banning it. You can't buy that shit. They haven't done that though. It's not that simple, man. You know? They would just raise taxes on it. They would do way more things if they actually wanted it gone. But they're not dumb. They know they can make a shitload of money off of people trading it, buying and selling it, right? They know that. They're not dumb. Yeah, they stalling. Lazarus, yeah, I agree. They're just stalling. They're stalling it out. They're stalling it out because they know that all these centralized exchanges, they survive based off fees, right? Think about it this way. Binance, how do they stay in business? They need people trading on their platform. If no one's trading on Binance, they ain't making any money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't making any money. If people are withdrawing all their coins off Binance, they ain't got anything on there. You know, they know how this works. They're bleeding out the market, right? Bleeding out the market, getting everyone bored. Everyone's taking their money off centralized exchanges, right? No one's trading anymore. Trading volumes are like freaking low as shit. So all these centralized exchanges aren't making any money off fees, right? Don't worry. Coinbase is fine. Coinbase has the in, as we already know. But all the other ones, I don't know, man. I think they're gonna want them out before it's all said and done. You know, Drone Strike Hoskinson. Yeah, man. Boys, just watch the movie Margin Call. Great movie, by the way. Margin Call was fantastic. That was a really good movie, man. Margin Call was fantastic. The Big Short, I think, out of all the financial movies, The Big Short was my favorite one, I think. It was interesting to go in a mind of kind of like a psychopath. Because like, let's be honest, like that I forget his name already, man. The guy in the Big Short, he tried shorting the market like a million times. He almost got liquidated out of all of his short, and then right at the last second, he ended up being right. But everyone thinks he's a genius. He almost lost everything he had. But everyone thinks he's a genius because it happened right when it was supposed to. Or not, it happened 2 years actually after he thought it was happening. Right? Sometimes you got to get lucky, man, though. Like that's how it is in the markets. Sometimes you just get lucky, right? If 2008 happens like 6 months later, you would have been broke instead of being a famous investor. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's that split hair. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is. That's also why you don't go all in on shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go all in, you get lucky though. Who knows, man? Michael Burry? Yeah, Michael Burry. Michael Burry's short right now. I think he's still in that put or short, whatever he's in. If he's still holding it, that's looking pretty good. He might. I think he got in like right here though. He was a little bit early, but if he's still holding that, I think he might be like break even right now. I'm not really sure though. He went short on versus the U.S. economy 2 months ago. So he went short 2 months ago. Yeah, he was somewhere in here, I think. It was somewhere in here. So I think he's either break even or slightly up on that. I think if he holds that, I think he's about to make a shitload of money off that, in my personal opinion. He's about to make a shitload of money off this shit. Burry's a one-hit wonder. Yeah. Thanks for the movie suggestion. Oh yeah, The Big Short was a fantastic movie, man. That was Maj. You like that movie too, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, are you guys excited for the Easy Money? Dumb Money. Dumb Money. Same thing. Easy Money, Dumb Money. Let's be honest. The same thing. But yeah, that money that movie looks good. Because that one's actually something that like we all went through in 2021, which it is so funny looking back at it because it's so true, man. We had freaking GameStop went to the moon. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, interesting times, man. Interesting times. And now we have to deal with the consequences of that, which is this market, But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let's see. I 100% super bought the dip today. Yeah, you guys see that in what movie? Dumb Money. It's basically about the whole GameStop shit. Well, it's basically about like the whole market in 2021, how it just went absolutely nuts. Especially, it's mostly about the GameStop guys. But that movie looks really good too. I love those type of movies that are about real events with finance. I love those movies, man. Mark said, make sure you smash that like button. Listen, man, Mark, I had a rant earlier about this. Listen, if you want to hit the like button, go ahead. But like, I told you guys this. The longer I'm in this space, I hate talking about the damn like button, man. Every time I turn it through a stream, it's just, I'm not going to tell you this unless you hit the like button. Guys, hit up the like. And I want to go in the chat sometimes and just be like, bro, even if people are hitting the like button, there ain't no new people coming in. You know what I mean? I can't remember the last time I saw a new face in the chat. You know what I mean? It's that's the market, man. No one new's coming into crypto right now. If we want to keep it 100, you know what I mean? If we want to keep it 100, man, no noob, right, is looking at. I like to pick on AVAX, man. AVAX is my favorite coin to pick on right now. I'm just going to pick on AVAX because I don't want to pick on anything else because we already picked on AVAX. No noob is going to look at this chart. Now, they could be wrong, right? You want to buy low, not buy high. But no noob is going to look at this chart and go, I want to buy this shit. You know what I mean? No one who's never invested before is going to open Coinbase or Robinhood and is going to go, damn, I want to buy this shit right now. I'm going to go watch a Bitcoin live stream. You know what I mean? Ain't no one doing that. Let's be real. That's only the OGs are still here, bro. Only the old OGs are still here, man. Which is cool. I like it that way right now. It's quiet, man. There's going to be a time where it's not quiet, and the chat's going to be moving way too fast. And I'm going to be telling people to be taking profits, and they're going to be getting mad at me. But it is what it is, man. You know, they're going to be getting mad at me for telling them to take profits when the market's going nuts, and you know, and that's going to be the fun time, man. That is going to be the fun time. Mike said, "Don't." I just got here. Don't end the stream. Mike, you missed my rant earlier, man. I went off. You gotta rewind, man. I went in a deep rant of how I've been feeling about the crypto space. I had a rant about BB. Yeah, I told you just how I feel about the crypto space right now. The crypto space just feels dirty. It feels dirty and scummy, and it's just whatever, man. It's whatever, man. But yeah, you got to rewind. I went on a massive rant about it, man. It was fantastic. I thought it was fantastic. Right? I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Enjoy the quiet times. Yeah, that's true. Coin hood. You mean we're actually gonna have to ban people? Oh yeah, bro. You're gonna have to ban people. You are, man. I can't remember the last time actually, you know what it is? Maybe I can't the last time I really saw a troll, besides you guys in the chat. Like I know you guys who like normally troll me, but I can't remember the last time I saw like someone who I don't recognize their name and was a troll. Or maybe it's just the fact that I don't really care anymore. That might be it too. We the OGs. What's going on, Interactive? Crypto fam. Yeah, dude, we're the crypto fam, man. I will remember who's here during these times. And like I said, I don't really care if like you're not here, right? This is like if this is the time, like if you don't want to watch crypto streams, I'm not gonna blame you, man. You know what I mean? Do I really watch anything? I'm gonna be honest, like I watch more stock market stuff than I do crypto stuff. Just because I feel like the stock market controls really where Bitcoin goes. That's a lot of the reason why. Because right now I'm thinking more macro wise. I'm not thinking like, oh, what's Bitcoin gonna do tomorrow? You know, I'm thinking like, where's Bitcoin going to be 6 months from now? You know, so I've been watching really more like stock market stuff, what's going on with macro, stuff like that lately. You know, it got crazy in here. Oh, it's going to get crazy in here again, man. I already know it's going to get crazy in here. You know what I mean? I already know what's going to happen. Chat goes nuts. I mean, it is what it is. You know, maybe it won't get as crazy because I will be the bear in the bull market. You know what I mean? Not the bear, but like, we'll be getting hyped. Obviously, you know this channel. We get hyped when the market's fun. Right now, it ain't fun, so it's hard to really get hyped. But like, when the market goes up, we're going to be getting hyped. But I'm going to be making a disclaimer, you know, especially as Bitcoin approaches all-time highs, and then you start seeing the altcoin market start to come back up. The disclaimer is going to be, listen, usually this window only lasts for like 3 months. So make sure that you're taking profits. If your coins are going nuts, make sure you're taking profits. It usually doesn't last very long, you know? And then that's when all the new peeps coming in are going to be calling me a bear, all this stuff, and it is what it is, you know? Mike said, I feel like an X-Men now. Nice, Mike. I feel like an X-Men now too, man. I do. Oh, that. Will Jordan forget about us when he has 5? Of course not, Psycho Pearl. You know what, Psycho? Okay, I feel bad. I can't do this yet. Psycho Pearl. When the bull run starts, I gotta make you a mod, man. I gotta make you. I love Psycho Pearl, man. I love Mike. I love Drew. We're gonna get so hyped, Drew. You already know, man. Right now, we just talk about how shitty this market looks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I haven't. Who do I watch? Sometimes I watch George, but like, am I watching George? Like, oh my God, what George is talking about this news? I'm bullish. No, I'm just watching George because I've always watched George. You know, I'm not like, oh my God, George is talking about ETF news. I'm bullish. You know, I just like watching to George. There's something about George. I just like listening to George, even if I don't agree with what he's saying. You know, I just like listening to George. Other than that, dude, I don't even watch anyone else. I can't tell you. I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell you the last time I watched a crypto video, man. I mean, I've watched a few of the BitBoy videos. I watched a few of the BitBoy videos just because I wanted to see what he was saying. But I already ranted about that, so we're not gonna we're not gonna start going off about all that shit. You know, I already had my rant. And you guys are gonna start talking about the chat, and then I'm gonna start talking about it again. You know. Let's see. How about a fart to cheer us up? There you go, man. Fart. Dave Digital said you don't watch Frankie? I don't watch Frankie, man. I don't watch Frankie. Not that I don't like Frankie. I think Frankie actually is a pretty cool guy. Frankie's a pretty cool guy. But I don't know. I don't really watch Frankie, to be honest. But for nothing wrong with Frankie. I think Frankie's cool. I think if I'm gonna watch people, I think Blockchain Backer's pretty good. You know, Blockchain Backer's good. He actually puts reasons of why he's like bullish or bearish. He's actually gonna tell you if he's bullish or bearish. He's not just gonna be like, we could go up or we could go down. He's gonna stick to his guns, right? So I know right now he's bullish. I disagree with him right now. He's bullish as shit. I disagree, right? I'm bearish, but that's cool, right? But I think Blockchain Backer's a good watch, even though I don't always agree with him all the time. I think who else? Who else do I typically watch sometimes? If I'm gonna watch something, I don't really watch anyone. That's the thing. Tino's good. He's too short term for me right now, though. I don't care about the 15-minute time frame. I really could give two flying F's about the 15-minute time frame. So he's too short term. There'll be a time where I care about that, when the market actually moves and it's fun. Right now, it's pointless to look at the 15-minute time frame. It doesn't move for like a week. Who gives a shit what Bitcoin's going to do in 2 hours? But Tino's good. I like Tino. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really watch too many people, man. Tyler S. I used to watch Tyler S. a little bit. That was like years ago, though. James at Invest Answers. Yeah, he puts together some good stuff. He's okay. There's not many. Oh yeah, Eric Crown. Eric Crown does good stuff. He once again, he will tell you. Oh, most of the time, I like people who will tell me, "Are you bullish or bearish?" Don't give me the runaround, bro. Because I can't stand the runaround of like, okay, we could go up, we could go down. Tell me how you're feeling. And if you don't know, just say you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to say you don't know. Are you bullish or are you bearish? I don't want this shit tomorrow where it pumps or dumps and you show me one of the charts you showed and it pumps or dumps, you know? Tell me how you're feeling about the market, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. Crypto Face. Crypto Face is just Crypto Face, man. Crypto Face is Crypto Face. Crypto Face is just he's just entertaining, man. You know, he's entertaining. He's an interesting guy, but he's entertaining to listen to sometimes. You just throw him on. He's just an interesting guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you can say. Let's see. Markets are bullish. I love it, J-Star. Stick to your guns, man. I will disagree with you right now. Let's stick to your guns. You know what I Drew said, bro, if you're stressing on the short term with Bitcoin, I feel bad for you. Yeah, I mean, you really shouldn't be looking at anything lower than the weekly is pointless, man. It really is. It really is, man. You know? It really is. Because here's the thing about Bitcoin, like, you could get a 10% green candle tomorrow, but that doesn't mean it's bullish. You know what I mean? How many times have you seen Bitcoin with a massive pump and then the next day it just instantly dumps? That's why the short term is so, like, if your macro outlook is what's going on the 1 hour, bro, come on, man. Like, that doesn't matter. If your macro outlook, if you're getting bearish because Bitcoin dumps 20% in a week, listen, it can pump right back. You know? But yeah, I agree, Drew. I agree. Crypto is entertaining. He is entertaining. I always like to say, if there's one person who can pull off the O-face thumbnail, it's Crypto, man. Everyone else cannot do that. No one else, like, he actually comes in with the O-face energy. He comes in like a boss. He comes in and he starts going. Where is he? Hold on, I gotta find him. I gotta find him. Hold on, guys. Where is he? He comes on the screen, okay, and he comes in, and we're just gonna use this guy. Today, this doesn't look like him at all. Today for the Bitcoin price, and yes, guys, and yes, I am in a massive $1 million Bitcoin chart, and yes, I am wearing no shirt right now, and yes, I am in Mexico right now because I had to take a trip, okay. But I am in a massive $1 million Bitcoin position. And yes, I am super, super bullish on Bitcoin. The bears have been spitting on my chest all day for this Bitcoin short. But now I am the one who is laughing now. I am the one who is up $1 million on this $1 million leverage long position over here on Bybit. If you want to use my Bybit link, sign up down below. Okay, use my code down below. Okay, he comes out with the energy to actually, you know, be able to do the O-face thumbnail. My thing with the O-face thumbnail, if you're gonna do the O-face thumbnail, you can't be coming on like Carl the Moon, okay? You can't be coming on your video like this, okay? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Carl. Yeah, so guys, I'm actually kind of bearish on Bitcoin right now. Okay, I'm kind of bearish on Bitcoin. Yeah, guys. Yeah. This is my Bored Ape right here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm bearish on Bitcoin right now. And it's because you see this like symmetrical triangle right here. You see this? We have lower highs and we have higher lows coming in like this. Yeah. I think this is going to break to the downside. You should enter a massive short position using my link down below, Bybit. You get like $1,000 bonus if you sign up using my link. You should definitely get into this short before it happens, guys. It's totally going to play out. You know, come on, man.
Guys, what should we do? Should we call back? Oh, we cannot call back if we get 10,000 likes, guys.
Skillful Sleepy? The 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes my ass. Let's see. That looks just like him. No, it doesn't. I actually like. Probably people say if I take off my mustache, I look like Carl the Moon. Hold on. Let's do no beard. Tell me if I look like Carl or not. I look like a soy boy. I always look like a soy boy slightly, but I look more like a slow boy like this. Ready? I always love doing this. I love doing this, man. One day I'm just gonna show up like this, and you guys are gonna be so thrown off. Like, did he actually just shave? Like, he needs to grow back his beard because that looks horrible. I look like I look way younger though. I look way younger like this. I honestly, I could probably be like 20, maybe I could pull off mid-20s like this. I could. I really, really could. I look way younger like this, man. And then I put this back on. We're old. Oh, man. Who won at the pool in ping pong? Oh, I'm the champion, but I did lose one ping pong game. I did. I think I won 5 and she won 1. So we already played the pump song, dude. Like it was a fantastic feat. I didn't think it was gonna happen, and it happened. It happened, man. Like it did. It totally happened, bro. You know, it did, man. You look like rich kid. That's pretty impressive. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even talk about it. Some other people. I mean, I do watch other people too, but it's not the normal names. There's a few people I kind of respect the opinion of, too. There's I think Trader Main puts out good stuff, for levels and just overall thoughts on the market. I think Trader XO does good stuff for general like thoughts on the market. I tend to agree with those two a lot about where the market's going. A lot of times, I think I actually disagree with one of them right now though. But there's like other non-mainstream people that I watch sometimes. But yeah, it's a lot of stock market shit. But dude, I should I go no beard, guys? Should I go no beard, or do we just stick? Do we stick with the beard? Do we stick with the beard? Should we go no hair? I can go bald too. Oh man, I look sexy bald. I gotta say, like this is happening at some point, because at some point, the hair's gotta go. You know, the cove is getting big. We're past the 786 fib now. This shit's gone. I have to like do this, just like make it hide the baldness on my head, right? But man, I'll say this. Okay, I should just go bald. I think this is what we need to do. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is no hair. Oh my god, no. I look like a thumb. No hair and no beard? You look like Clint. Clint's my father. He's my second father. I look like a thumb. Holy shit, no beard, no hair. Oh my god. Maj, what do you think about me, like, my thumb? I look like a damn thumb. I look sick. She said I look sick. Oh my god, man. That is. Oh my god. Look on the. Okay, we're not gonna make those jokes. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bitcoin's just hanging out 27.2. So far, this level's held up pretty good. We're just kind of waiting for this like to kind of play out here. Nasdaq's still getting destroyed after hours here. So is the S&P. Other than that, guys, there ain't shit going on, man. Like we could talk about the altcoin market, but I gotta say every day, man. It's just nothing constructive here, man. There's nothing constructive to talk about with this. So I just ain't gonna do it. I just ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. We just ain't gonna do it. What is the software editing you use for that? You'll never know, man. Maybe this is how I actually look. Maybe the software editing is for is for the hair that is on me. Maybe this is how I actually look. You guys will never know. You know, people would donate out of sympathy. If I look like this, oh my god, man, that is a horrible joke, Bath. But I respect the joke. That is a horrible joke. Oh my god. Let's see. That is a horrible joke, man. Like, I feel bad for that joke. But here's the thing, okay? Guys, I need a donation. As he holds up watch. I need a donation. Actually, did you guys see this? I thought hold on. I gotta look up something right here because I hopped on it's called X now, but I hopped on X right before the stream. I thought I saw CZ tweet something about BB, and not that like I thought it was interesting. Maybe it was a fake. Was it a fake one? Was it a fake account? Hold on. Actually, yeah, it might have been a fake account. Yeah, it might have been a fake account, man. Hold on.
Just go to Vance and you will see if he said something.
Yeah, I think it was a fake account. God damn it. Hold on. I gotta find where I saw this. I think it was fake. Damn it, dude. This is the only thing good happening in crypto right now. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Ooh, I like this meme. I like the tendies. I like the tendies. The chicken tendies. Shit, man. I lost it. Yep, it's gone. It's gone, guys. I cannot find what I saw earlier. It was probably a fake account, I'm going to assume. Because I don't see anything on this actual page. I got trolled. But, you know, it is what it is. We live in this market to get trolled, and we do it up. We do it up, man. OG Yami said Bitcoin hasn't correlated to the QQQ all year. It really hasn't. I still think the general trend will correlate, right? So obviously you're not going to correlate day to day, right? But if the market moves down, Bitcoin will move down. If the market moves up, Bitcoin will move up, right? If the market moves down again, Bitcoin going down, right? I mean, it's obviously like the intra week Bitcoin could pump, this could dump, but the general trend, the markets tend to move together, right? Fake tweet, yeah, I got faked out. I got faked out of the fake tweet, man. Oh man, you can't believe anything you see now because everything's a fake tweet and shit. You know. What time did I start the stream? 8? I've been here for a long time today, man. All right, guys. I'm getting the frick out of here, man. All right. Enjoy the rest of your nights. I'll be back tomorrow at 7. Okay, so make sure you're here at 7. We'll be back. I promise it'll be 7 tomorrow. Okay, I promise it'll be 7 tomorrow. I'm not gonna play an extra game of ping pong, or watch 90 Day Fiance, or anything like that. Okay, I promise I will be here. Okay, at 7 o'clock. So I'll catch you guys later. Bitcoin kind of it's just hovering at set 27K. Stock market's looking weak. Dollar's looking strong. That's really it. Altcoin market looking weak. Got some movers. Chainlink's kind of outperforming, and typically we've seen when Chainlink outperforms, typically that's a precursor to something. It's called the Chainlink curse, as we call it. So there's a lot of confluence going on right now, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Could be wrong. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace. Catch you guys later. Now I'm going to go watch 90 Day Fiance. And I won't be watching it tomorrow before the stream. Okay? Peace. Have a good night, guys. See ya.